Hello, my dear friends, and a very warm welcome. It's so wonderful to have you here with me today. I'd like you to get comfortable, perhaps with a nice cup of tea, as we settle in for a conversation that is truly one of the most important we can have for our long-term health and vitality. Today, we're going to talk about a part of our body that is a true unsung hero, our liver. Think of it as the body's master manager or its tireless, silent gatekeeper. It works around the clock, performing over 500 vital functions without ever asking for a day off. It is our primary filtration system, cleaning toxins from our blood. It's an incredible factory, producing the bile we need to digest fats. And it's a vital warehouse, storing vitamins and energy for us to use whenever we need them. It truly is a remarkable organ. But like any hard-working manager, it can get tired, overwhelmed, and overworked. As we gather more years and wisdom, our body's rhythm naturally changes. Our metabolism may slow down, and the cumulative effects of a lifetime of habits can start to show. This is why looking after our liver becomes even more critical in our golden years. The tricky thing about the liver is that it's very stoic. It often suffers in silence, rarely showing clear signs of distress until a problem is already well underway. But here is the wonderful news. We have the power to be our liver's greatest ally, and the most powerful way to support it is through the choices we make at our kitchen table every single day. There are certain foods, many of which are cleverly disguised as harmless daily staples, that can be quietly placing a heavy burden on our liver without us ever realizing it. Now, the purpose of our chat today is not to create fear or to hand you a long list of forbidden foods. Absolutely not. The goal is to bring you knowledge, because knowledge is power. It gives us the freedom to make conscious, informed choices that honor our bodies. So, together, let's gently pull back the curtain on these 7 foods that are destroying your liver without you realizing, so you can protect this precious organ and continue to live a life full of energy and well-being. Shall we begin? Our first and perhaps most sneaky silent villain is added sugar. Oh, the sweet stuff. It's part of so many of life's pleasures, isn't it? A slice of cake at a birthday party, a scoop of ice cream on a warm day, the sugar we stir into our morning coffee. The real problem, my friends, isn't the natural sugar found in a piece of fruit. It's the refined, processed sugar that is added to an astonishing number of foods. It hides in plain sight, in sodas and sweetened iced teas, in fruit juices from a carton, in flavored yogurts, in most breakfast cereals, and even in savory foods like ketchup, barbecue sauce, and salad dressings. So why is it so tough on the liver? Imagine your liver has a limited capacity for processing sugar at any one time. When you eat too much, especially from a source like a sugary drink, it's like a giant delivery truck dumping a whole load of sugar at the liver's front door all at once. Overwhelmed, the liver's only option is to quickly convert this excess sugar into fat for storage, and one of its primary storage locations is within itself. Little by little, this fat infiltrates the healthy liver cells, leading to a condition that is incredibly common today, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD. It's as if the liver is slowly being suffocated by fat, which causes inflammation and prevents it from doing its hundreds of other important jobs. A golden rule is to become a label detective. Look for ingredients like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, dextrose, and glucose. The second group of foods we need to be mindful of are unhealthy fats, specifically trans fats, and an excess of saturated fats. The names might sound technical, but they are found in everyday foods. Trans fats are artificial fats created by industry to make foods last longer and have a more appealing texture. They are the absolute worst for your liver. You'll find them in things like stick margarine, shortening, store-bought pastries and donuts, frozen pizza, fried chicken from fast food chains, and many coffee creamers. Your liver struggles to process these alien fats, and they cause direct inflammation and damage to its cells. Saturated fats, found mainly in fatty cuts of red meat, bacon, sausage, full-fat dairy products like butter, cream, and cheese, aren't inherently evil, but the excessive amounts we often consume are the problem. They also contribute to fat buildup in the liver and can raise bad cholesterol levels. The key, as with everything, is balance and making smart swaps. Instead of frying, try baking or grilling. Instead of butter, try a little olive oil or avocado. And embrace the healthy fats that are your liver's friends, the ones found in nuts, seeds, avocados, and fatty fish like salmon. Our third point of caution is an old foe for anyone who watches their blood pressure: excess salt or sodium. A little salt brings out the flavor in food, but most of us consume far more than we need, often without knowing it. The main culprit isn't the salt shaker on the table. It's the massive amount of sodium hidden in processed foods. Canned soups, deli meats, frozen TV dinners, processed cheese slices, pretzels, chips, and many bottled sauces are loaded with it. So, what's the connection to the liver? Too much sodium causes your body to retain water, which increases your blood pressure. This constant high pressure can damage the delicate blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the liver. Over time, this damage can lead to scarring of the liver tissue, a process called fibrosis. Think of it as the liver becoming tough and rigid. This is a dangerous step on the path toward more serious liver disease. A delicious solution. Cut back on processed items and fall in love with herbs and spices. Garlic, onion, oregano, rosemary, turmeric, and a squeeze of lemon can add incredible flavor to your food and protect your health. The fourth silent enemy of our liver is refined carbohydrates, often called the white foods. White bread, bagels, white pasta, white rice, crackers, and many baked goods. I know these are comfort foods, staples in many of our diets. But the truth is, when flour is refined to become white, it is stripped of almost all its fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is pure starch that your body digests almost instantly, acting just like sugar. When you eat a piece of white bread, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. This forces your liver to work overtime to manage this sudden flood of energy, and just like with added sugar, the result is that the excess is converted into fat and stored in the liver. The solution isn't to avoid carbs; they are our body's primary fuel. The solution is to choose the right ones: whole grains, 100% whole wheat bread, brown rice, oats, quinoa. The fiber in these foods means the energy is released slowly and steadily, like a log burning in a fireplace, giving you sustained energy without overwhelming your liver. Now we arrive at our fifth point, and this is a sensitive topic that requires honesty. Let's talk about alcoholic beverages. For many, a glass of wine with dinner or a beer with friends is a cherished ritual. We're not here to judge. But we must be clear. Alcohol is a direct toxin to liver cells. Period. When you drink alcohol, your liver drops everything else it's doing to focus on the emergency task of metabolizing and clearing this poison from your body. In the process of breaking down alcohol, toxic byproducts are created that cause inflammation and can kill liver cells. Furthermore, as we age, our bodies don't process alcohol as efficiently as they did in our youth. The same drink that had little effect at 40 can be much more damaging at 60, 70, or 80. Chronic alcohol consumption is a leading cause of fatty liver disease, alcoholic hepatitis, and cirrhosis. The safest recommendation for liver health is to avoid alcohol or to limit it to very rare occasions and in very small amounts. Our sixth group of foods that warrants a big red flag is processed meats. This includes hot dogs, bacon, sausage, deli meats like ham, turkey, salami, and beef jerky. Their convenience is tempting, but the price our health pays is high. Besides being loaded with sodium and unhealthy saturated fats, these products contain chemical preservatives, like nitrates and nitrites, to extend their shelf life and maintain their color. To your liver, these additives are foreign chemicals. It has to work extra hard to filter and neutralize these substances, which generates a process called oxidative stress. You can think of oxidative stress as rust forming inside your cells, causing them to wear out and get damaged. Regularly eating these products is like forcing your liver to fight an unnecessary battle every single day. A wonderful alternative is to cook a chicken breast at home, shred it, and use that for your sandwiches. It's a simple act of kindness to your body. Finally, our seventh and last point, which may come as a surprise to many, the excessive use of artificial sweeteners. In an effort to avoid sugar, many people turn to sweeteners found in diet sodas, sugar-free products, and those little packets for coffee. The intention is good. However, the key word here is excessive. Emerging research suggests that high, regular consumption of artificial sweeteners may negatively alter our gut microbiome, the trillions of healthy bacteria living in our intestines. And we now know there is a direct communication highway between the gut and the liver. An unhealthy, unbalanced gut can send inflammatory signals straight to the liver, adding to its burden. The best path forward is a gentle invitation to retrain our taste buds to appreciate the natural, subtle sweetness of whole foods, reducing our overall need for intense sweetness from any source. Woo! We've covered a lot of ground. My deepest hope is that this conversation leaves you feeling empowered, not deprived. The main message is not about restriction, but about awareness. It's knowing that every bite is a choice, and small, simple swaps, like choosing sparkling water with lemon instead of soda, or having a piece of fruit for dessert instead of a packaged cookie, make a monumental difference over time. Our bodies are the most precious homes we will ever have, and caring for our liver is like taking care of the very foundation of that home. Now, I would truly love to hear from you. Was any of this information new to you? What is one small, gentle change you feel inspired to make this week? Do you have a favorite healthy recipe you'd like to share? Please, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a wonderful, supportive community where we can all learn from each other. If you found this conversation valuable, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell so you don't miss any of our future chats on health and wellness. I send you all a heartfelt hug, full of wishes for your health and happiness. Take wonderful care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.